Ginger side. I'm gonna do a video today, and I'm gonna tell you guys an interesting story. Very short, but I gotta get set up first. Once I get set up, I should be able to tell you guys that interesting story. There we go. Did I end the call yesterday? Oh! On gaming. So I have like two things to talk about. Two things to talk about. And I also have one little story to tell that I'll tell in the beginning. Alright, let's go do it. Let me shut that down. Yeah. Story time. Okay, so story time is gonna be interesting. So it's kind of like a serious topic, but I'll try to dumb it down. Not dumb it down, but like lower the intensity of what I say, so you don't necessarily get too worried. What? Valve hardware survey. Okay, I'm gonna leave that survey up there and just deal with that later. But anyway, so fun saying, I have a potassium deficiency, and, essentially, if I were to do too much exercise without having a proper amount of potassium in my system, I could end up having a stroke. So that's what I have to worry about. It's not salt, which is something that's very interesting, although salt it doesn't necessarily help. But it's potassium, which is why my heart is erratic, and also why my mood is so intense. It's not necessarily that I'm like, bipolar or anything. It's actually just because of my erratic heart. So I checked my heart rate earlier, and it jumped from 50 to 60 and then back again, and then went to 70 and then 60. It was all over the place. So I took a potassium pill, and now I think I'm going to be taking them regularly, because I did not know how important it was to not be potassium deficient. So yeah, there's my fun little story. And I could also talk about something else as well, but I'll talk about it during gameplay. But okay, I find this hilarious. So here's the wacky build for today. Well, it's not just the wacky build. There's actually a bunch of them. But here's the wacky build. I'm gonna do this. Yeah, that's way better. Corrosive and heat. And people would be all like, oh, corrosive and heat on the Amprex, is this supposed to be an electric weapon? Yes. However, I has 2 green Archon shards. Also, I apparently need to change a few things about this build. And the reason why is because the level cap build is not compatible with regular play build. Because a regular play build, you're not going to be as actively surviving. So I'm putting adaptation back on here. And I think I might remove these shards and replace them with the blue shards. Because I found out that yes, Maraluna is affected by armor. So I was a little bit wrong there. I will admit that. But Mariluna is affected by armor when she's in Loyal Mariluna. It's just that, the difference in armor I needed to survive in Mott was a lot higher than I thought it was. So if I'm going to be rolling a runny, I need to roll, Unaru. Which you're probably going to run Unaru for a level cap anyway. If you're worried about that. But, I can make a modifications to my level cap build. And I'll be doing that. I think I should go with 3 armor shards. Should I go with 3 armor shards? If I go with 3 armor shards, I would need to have 90% bile. But I can't get 90% bile. That is unfortunate. Anyway. Feed. I'll take off 2 of them then. So let's go this one. And this one. Go here to armor. And this one, I'm considering a Tauforged Topaz, but I'm going to be using Corrosive and Cold. So I'm not going to be doing that. Armor. Hello! The funny thing that I was thinking about is actually a video I just recently watched too. It's, okay. So there's this interesting thing where people are doing this thing called reality shifting. And here's the thing about reality shifting. When I hear it described and when I see it being performed, it is literally just hardcore daydreaming. It's just like daydreaming really hard to a point where you feel you can actually feel what's going on. And I do that all the fucking time. It's just being in a certain stimulation and just sitting there and letting your thoughts go. And I'm like, reality shifting isn't necessarily just shifting your reality. It's literally just like daydreaming. And when people are resorting to fucking daydreaming to be happy, you know something's up. And the one thing is, it's not necessarily that people are weaker. It's the fact that we're exposed to more shit, so our weaknesses are just chiseled away. No, our weaknesses are just showing a lot more because we have to interact with so many people. I say, put Twitter away and just chill. Chill, motherfucker. Put Twitter away and chill. It's not that serious. Prices of living is actually pretty bad though, so I will admit that part. Prices are bad. But other than that, I don't think it's like... I think the only thing that really calls for reality shifting, quote unquote, if you could just see my hands, there's a little quote unquote thing. But, the only thing that calls for that, it doesn't necessarily call for that, it just kind of sort of calls for you to, like, just put the fucking phone down sometime. If you're sensitive and you can't handle, people, don't interact with people, my dude. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, I wanted to do Netrocells, but like just regular Netrocells for some reason. I didn't want to do the deep cells today. I know it's like a really good idea to do deep cell, but I just don't want to do it today. I'll do 3 Netrocells. Want to do Fisher? Oh yeah, I meant to do that. Huh?
Are you online with people?
Yeah.
would speak with you.
I was gonna make your potatoes.
Yeah.
Should I just try it?
Yeah, so don't put that much seasoning.
Okay.
But what you do is you put it on 350 and cover it for 10 minutes. And
with
then
just the potatoes and seasoning?
yeah. And then after 10 minutes you put a little bit more seasoning. You only put like a little bit more.
Okay.
And then you know how the pot gets like water in it? You spin it like this to make the water go inside the oil on purpose, and then cover it again. 5 minutes.
Okay, 10 minutes, 5 minutes, and then that meat.
And then add, last time I added, oh, you're gonna do meat too?
Yeah.
Okay, so you add the meat and then the 5 minutes. 10 minutes,
Hold on,
add
baby.
the meat, 5 minutes, and then you crack 2 eggs on top of it. And then mix it together so the egg like cooks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here, baby. Come give one to Grandma. Go give this to Grandma.
Oh wait, hold on, I gotta check something. Oh yeah, my audio is working, sorry, I need to check that.
Oh, sorry about that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go try, Ricky. If
Okay.
you happen to get a break to check on your
Okay. Anyway, mom's trying to learn how to cook. Oh, hold on. Let me. Mom. You said it in 5 minutes after you had me. So, put a little bit of spices, and then after okay. Sorry. I just needed to tell my mom how to cook my potatoes. Just get muted on a Discord server because I got a joke about Asian and dogs here. Oh, you got muted on a Discord server because you made a joke about Asians and dogs. I mean, depends on the Asian. But you want to talk about eating dogs? See, Filipinos would do the fuck out of that. And I'm Filipino, so it's okay for me to say that. Because it's not entirely wrong. Because a fucking Filipino will munch down on a black dog. Why is it black? I don't know, it's just tradition. But they actually will have, like, a black dog for, like, a kid's first birthday. It's like a cake to them. To us. Not to us, because I'm not from the Philippines, but apparently that's a thing. Although I don't know if it still happens, because I know that, like, there are a lot of people, like, upset about it, so I'm not sure if they still do it.
Hey.
Netra fucking sells, bro.
Go with the herd, you know? Let's
Fuck your
rob
herd.
The old fart blind.
Did I... Is this public? Yeah, it's public. Well, at least you got muted and not banned. Oh, you gotta get closer. Keys for dick. Little bean. Yeah. Yeah.
Listen,
Yeah.
you're not getting out of the anchor hold without all 4 key glyphs.
Don't worry, my Discord is a lot more reasonable, I think. Knife step? I don't want that. I'm just salty about it? Yeah. I would be salty about it too.
That terminal.
It's a lot of people kind of sort of would. I do not want that key, motherfucker.
That was the easy part.
That was the
Now
easy
you have
part.
to find the
Indeed.
Netracell. Albrecht left terminals coded with partial coordinates in these halls. Yeah, even he got lost down here.
Corrosive and heat. I actually went over a corrosive and cold one earlier. Yeah. Oh, go Wukong, go. I'm gonna go this way. Let's go here. Also, just got the Ack in front. Oh, nice. I think the Ack in front isn't that bad, although it's not like the best. What, we go this way? Am I going the right way? Or am I being stupid? I might be being stupid, guys. It's nice incarnate mini influence, nice. Let's go, let's go, let's go. It actually does a lot of damage. Oh, nice. It's fun to use a melee like a melee instead of just a fucking stat stick. Because I'm not the one thing about stat sticks I don't really like is that
They're made of stronger stuff than me.
they're ooh, book, where, huh? Book? Where the book at? Where the book? Where's the book? Where's the book? I don't know what the book is. Never mind. Apparently the book is here. I want to fight the book, but I can't because no is why. I want to fight this. Yeah, fuck you! Fuck you!
Key glyphs will open the Netracell. So be ready.
Some people at that server didn't like it because I talk about Chroma a lot.
Local threats are
Yeah.
triggering a security override. Clear out the uglies to pop the door.
I think there's like a healthy amount of like healthy amount of talking about your I guess crush. If you're gushing over something, it's probably a good idea to like not talk about it as often. But I like to feel free to talk about it here. Yeah, yeah. Especially since like we're playing Warframe. This is a Warframe stream. It's definitely okay to talk about it. The one thing I am kind of against is like talking shit about other people's frames, because I won't do that myself, and I don't want you guys to do it. Just because like I want to make sure that everybody's comfortable here, or at least as much people as possible. Oh, then again, I do talk about like sex a lot. Oh, speaking of, that's my second thing I want to talk about. A lot of people did that on Chroma, yeah. I think, yeah. I think it's also a thing with Chroma where people are toxic towards Chroma. So it's not just a Uretti thing, although Uretti's thing was from, like... The Uretti situation is kind of sort of like from her reveal to her, not her reveal, but from her release onward, it was like shit, but like, yeah. In that server, yeah. My brain is trying to figure out what I was saying. Oh! You're already having it worse, to be honest? Yeah. I think legitimately, I've seen people be toxic towards Chromas before. But not as bad as your runners. But it does still happen to Chromas, so I'm not gonna like shy away from saying that Chroma is also treated badly. Although it's just like not as bad as your brother. The one thing is, that's the one thing the only thing I really shy away from is like being toxic about a video game character. Because like in Overwatch, if you fucking love Moira, I'm not gonna like talk shit to you about loving Moira. Because there are people who actually do fucking love Moira. Even though Moira is like one of the characters that is considered like no skill and stuff like that. It's oops. But like, I'm not gonna be toxic to a Moira player, even though technically I am a Moira player. But that's the thing, is like technically I'm standing up for my own people. Let's see. Am I? Oh shit! I've got you, baby. Hey, baby. Oh. Also, the thing I was talking about, because I was talking about sex and I reminded myself. I found so DL site, don't worry, I'm not gonna like, tell you to go there. Anyway, DL site stopped taking credit cards from America. Basically they stopped taking Visa and like debit and stuff like that. But, essentially, I tried to go and get a few adult games, and I wasn't able to. Fast forward to last night, I found out a way to do it. So what I ended up doing is making a second PayPal account, because apparently you can do that. And I grabbed hold of a few games. And I actually spent all night last night, from 9 to 5, just jamming away at this cute little pixel game. And it's like, it was so fun. And I'm like, man, me just playing a fucking adult game for the fun of it is concerning, when a lot of other games that are like mainstream are like not as fun as this. I don't know. But like, I managed to get a hold of games. Although my ID is expired, and they said that I have to get a new ID to confirm my identity. And because I already attempted to confirm my identity, it's probably a good idea for me to do so. So later I have to go get a new ID. The Amprex is doing fine. Yay. I think the one thing is, there's a lot of people who like your ready hand. Okay. Let me see if I can like dumb this down. There are a lot of people like your ready adult art. But the thing is like, there's not that much of it, because you always have that motherfucker, that one motherfucker who's gonna talk shit about it. Like, oh look, it's bug frame. And I'm over here like, damn, you guys really brought that to a wholesome artist, didn't you? So what ends up happening is, a lot of the time, people will not make you ready artwork, which is unfortunate. And Meredith can allow using requirements. Yeah. I think legitimately, if they do rework your rally, that's kind of sort of one of the things I want. Is I want your ready to be able to use primaries. And I want her passive to be affected on primaries too. No, don't kill them over there. Waifu. Yeah, I want to be able to use my primaries. On Mariluna. One of the things that I also want, I know this is gonna sound pretty interesting, weird, but I want Mariluna to be just a damage reduction. Imagine you already turret, yeah. Let's wait. Yeah, bring him in here. Bring him into the bubble. There we go. That one, those ones can wait. Hey, motherfucker! Oh.
Slowing us down. Find him. Smash him.
Necromites are slowing us down. I think the one thing that unpopular frame fanatics can agree on is that each other's frames need some love. So it's really good to talk to somebody who's a Chroma main. I think I had that with like a bunch of other people too, where an unpopular frame has a player that talks to another player that is also a fan of a unpopular frame. They connect in the fact that like their frames are unpopular, so like they're not treated entirely respectfully by the community, and you can definitely bond on that. Like Caliban players, I've actually met a Caliban player before. One who's been there since day one. And same thing with Urele. You just have to know what you're doing and you can make Caliban work. Although Caliban is a little bit difficult to figure out. And he said like it's mostly about figuring out when to do a certain ability. And also keeping the babies alive. Oh, actually, speaking of which, lethal progeny. You wanna know something interesting about that? Progeny means children, essentially. So, lethal progeny is just killer children. Why are they not coming here? There we go. Hey! That works. I can bubble all over the place if I wanted to. And if it was only on primaries, and some people are like, "Oh, I want to use glaive on Mariluna," I think legitimately having the ability to emergency eject yourself from Mariluna using melee is really valuable. So I think legitimately, I think primaries is completely fine. Meow. Meow. Isn't the Torrid like isn't its incarnate version like a crit beam weapon or something like that? Something like that? Because if it's a crit beam weapon, that'd be pretty good. To go back to the mutant server stuff, I was surprised I didn't get muted when I joked about Zophilia, white girl loving dog meat stuff. Oh, well. Furries are more welcoming than people who joke about, like, okay, what probably was is the furry people were not appreciative of you talking about eating an animal, but they were okay with you talking about banging an animal. That's probably what it was. Also, the fact that Asians eating dogs is a little bit racist. So there's also a lot of people who are not too much fans of racist jokes, but like, I'm a huge fan of racist jokes. I say them all the time. I just don't say them on stream because I know I can get in trouble.
Nothing about Albrecht?
There's no furries in the server? What?
Okay.
Are there?
Next time.
Maybe it was the racism thing. 'Cause I know, like, doing it with an animal is a lot more acceptable than racism, which is weird to say, but it's literally the truth. So I'm assuming that that's what it was. That's probably all it was. I wish we fought the boat. Can you see it? I don't think so. Maybe they hide. Yeah. Usually furries do hide. Or somebody who's like just like not a fan of racism. And that's like probably the same. Unless it was a collection of both things and they just didn't say anything directly to you and warn you about it. That could also be a thing. They probably just didn't warn you about it. Speaking of furries, some people thought I was a scaly. Oh. I think I would be considered a scaly. Because I'm into like fish monster girls. Fish monster girls, if done right, are some of the cutest and most peggable monster girls, I think. Same thing with all of them though, it's like you kind of sort of have to do it right. And then like pegging is great. It's like the whole Vaporeon thing, right? I mean, every single time I see some sort of fish monster or like water-based monster, it's always got like some sort of really, really sick size and a flat chest, and I'm like, my dude. Only thing I have is a mommy kink. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. must be why you show up to my streams, huh?
Kept the nice.
You know mommy misses you. Ripley Carcass? What the fuck? Victoria Ryder. Ripley Carcass? What the fuck? McLovin? Oh shit, McLovin! That guy must be old. That guy must be so old. Because I remember McLovin. Holy shit. McLovin. I haven't heard that shit in like
to leave the anchor hole,
10 years.
Access that terminal.
What the fuck is happening to my game? Oh, whatever. Oh, whoa.
If you want to find out what Albrecht was up to in that Netracell, you'll need one of each.
Why'd you leave, McLovin? I wanted to play with McLovin. Ah! What the fuck? He took my energy from way the fuck over there. Why? Ah. That is junk. I do like having a maternal presence in my life sometimes, I have to say, yeah.
The Netracell is deep in this lab maze. Get control of a few terminals, that'll help you zero in on it.
Oh, my ping is ass. I could have sworn I had my ping centered, like... I could have sworn my ping was, limited to 300. This does not feel like 300 ping. Yeah, I know what 300 ping feels like. This is not 300 ping. This is way worse than that. At least from what at least what I can tell, it doesn't extend to a milk fetish. I think I'm not. I don't know why, but like milk fetishes are like an extreme version of mommy fetish, a mommy kink. I think what it is that I don't entirely like this the insanitary ness of a baby. So like going in like wearing diapers and everything is a bit much. But like having someone like dawdle over you like you were a doll or something. I think I'm kind of sort of into that. Where it's like somebody rather than like trying to turn you into a baby, just takes care of you, you know? Motherfucker. Or like wants to take care of you, you know? Damn. Oh, it's over here somewhere.
Using the key glyphs will open the Netracell, so be ready. That wasn't the right key glyph. Try again.
I found it, guys. Yo. Weirdly enough, I think I might be more into like dawdling over like a doll than into like mommy stuff. But I like it when somebody wants to take care of me. I'm not entirely sure why. Like, my goal is to take care of myself, but I'm not gonna stop you if you wanna I don't know, like play with my hair, you know. I also have a weird thing where it's like kind of like a Switch style thing as well, where I do like taking care of my audience. I like to sugar mama that shit, you know. I guess I could just be like consider the Switch on mommy fetishes. Is my fucking... Yeah, I was right. You don't know if you're dumb or stuff. Yeah. There's also, when it comes to dominant stuff, there's also this thing of like a middle ground. Not necessarily switch, but essentially you, you're just like equals, if that makes any sense. Yeah, I'm just ping, man. This is some... Did we pick up what's his face? We didn't pick up kids. I think Ripley was the closest one to Keys. But he didn't pick her up.
Necromites are slowing us down. Find him, smash him.
I know it sounds weird that, you know how I say like blaming the ping is not entirely a good thing. This is kind of sort of one of the first times, one of the few times where the ping is actually shooting me in the ass. Because I know I'm doing enough damage to like kill these things easily and fast. But the ping is like not letting me do it. Also, we were apparently supposed to have a third person. Yeah, see that? The ping is so bad that I'm not able to do enough damage in a timely manner to kill things without having to reload. But I have my ping capped at 300 in randoms anyway. So this shouldn't be a thing. You want to be held sometimes? Yeah. Sometimes you want to be held and sometimes you want to hold, you know? It depends on the situation. But man, if it wasn't like super inappropriate, I would hold all my babies. Because that would be super fucking parasocial. If I were to have somebody do fan art, I think legitimately they should lean into the sweet mommy thing. The sweet mommy thing is probably the kind of mommy thing I like. Not the like going full Asian mom and telling you you've been playing video games all day and you're not good at you're still bronze. I'm thinking more like bringing snacks, playing with your hair, not dressing you, but like doubling over your outfit, like it's not until it's perfect, stuff like that. It's kind of a weird thing about how like I really like Victorian stuff because I really like dolls. The Victorian style is like synonymous with like the Victorian dolls. And that's like one of the reasons why I'm a huge fan of the Victorian style. Well, Lolita. Lolita specifically is like the thing. And some people are like, oh, you're into lollies? No, not. They're two different things. I like to go into this conversation just because there are those people who tend to like get confused. I don't mean lollies. I'm not a huge fan of lollies. I'm into Lolita, which is basically just dresses with frills. Victorian style dresses and you add frills to it. And it has an emphasis on being cute, which is why the frills are a thing. Actually, believe it or not, one of my favorite types of one of my favorite types of Lolita is Goro. Basically where you have like fake blood and fake meats and teeth and eyes. It's basically like meant to be like grotesque. In fact, technically your Reddy would count as that because she is like a meat machine. And that's one of the reasons why I kind of sort of really love your brother. She's literally the Goro style Lolita. Enemy intensity increasing. If I shoot through a couple enemies into another one, I think I should be able to do more damage to these guys. Necromites. Shit. Hold on. Oh, there he is. Yay! We got him. Apparently there's a Necromite spawn issue. I learned that on the dev short. I don't think I watched the entire dev short because I needed to do something. Wait, I remember. The dev short kind of sort of didn't touch upon anything interesting. It's not that I missed anything. It's literally the fact that the dev short just wasn't interesting. May tired of being yelled at sometimes too. I want to be talked to softly, yeah. With the soft voice and the loving tone. Because sometimes you just gotta be like, sometimes people just want to be treated gently, you know? Because even like the hardest men, that's actually a weird thing to say, but like, even some of the hardest men, at some point, just need to be held. Because like, that's one thing that a lot of people are like, ew, but like, it's true. Even the hardest men need to be held sometimes. And one of the things that I learned, actually, which is very interesting, is, you know how like, a man who wants to be held that is never held turns into Andrew Tate. You know? And if you look at like what Andrew Tate says, he is literally a guy who was never held. So instead he just goes for the hookers when he thinks all the women are hookers. No, that's just like the bad relationships you've been in, man. Then again, I have no sympathy for the guy because he's a fucking dick, but you know. And even if it's like a waifu on the internet or a trap on the internet or someone on the internet that's like a streamer or something, that's like a comfort streamer specifically, someone's gotta treat you right. Because literally, that's what I see a lot of people needing. It's just somebody to like not treat them like garbage. That's all a lot of people are looking for. Not being treated like garbage.
Job well executed.
Oh, crescendo. I don't think I like crescendo. Actually, what does crescendo do?
Samples over here, if you please.
Okay. I kind of want to move. I kind of want to go back to the fucking Amprex. Or I would like to use like something else. Let me think. I want to go. Let's do the Ignis Race. Can I make the Ignis Race good? I don't want the Bane. I don't want Viral. Okay, let's do this. Serration. Can I put... Ignis Race overall is better than the Empress, so yeah. I want... Hold on. Let me... You know someone's gonna be a good dawdler and really treat you like a spoiled little stuffed animal when they're literally going to be freaking out over imperfections in here. Let's see. Merciless. Should I go with Merciless? Yeah, I should go with Merciless. Oh yeah, I also want to go with Corrosive. Corrosive and Heat would be really great, so... Oh, let me... I actually kind of start... You know what? I'm gonna do that. I was talking about Goro, and now I really want to make a Goro Urali. So let's do that. Let's go... Appearance. What's a good one I can use? Oh yeah, this is like the Wendy's one. You know, I'm gonna take apart the Wendy's one. I'm gonna make her have the blood. Secondary. And I think, if I remember correctly, Goro, believe it or not, usually has one really bright and cutesy color. So I'm thinking blue, but I would like it to match this. Let's go red. I'm not. I'm orange. I green. Green. Green and red. I think let's go classic, not classic saturated. This ruffles my jammies. There you go. Yes. Proper spooky.
Murmur or no murmur? Hi. IMO, solo's a no-go. Let's rob.
Solo is not a no-go. I go solo all the time. Be gone, bitch. Well, not all the time. It has been a bit. Little piggy, let me in, let me in. Because mommy's gotta clean your goddamn room.
The Netracell is deep in this lab maze. Get control of a few terminals. That'll help you zero in on them. How can you even go near that book? You're made of stronger stuff than me.
Oh, book? Where's the book? Oh, that storm guy just went in. Which one is further away? That one's further away, so I want to go in that direction. You either sniff it out yourself, or you can do the thingies, but I think I wanted to sniff it out myself. So you do the furthest one away. Alaska. What else interesting thing that I want to say? I don't think I mentioned this, but oh shit, there it is.
This is it. Use the key glyph and get ready for whatever happens next.
Well, we went shopping earlier.
Try a different one.
It was really nice, but oh wait, no. Here's what I want to say. My grandma's here this week. I think actually no, not this week, but she's here for a while. I think I mentioned that. But my grandmother essentially, my mom's trying to convince her to stay, like, permanently. But she doesn't want to, which it makes sense. She's lived in the mainland her whole life and she probably doesn't want to change that. But, yeah, grandma's visiting. People are like, why is she your favorite grandma? She's like the mean one. And I'm like, not necessarily that she's the mean one, she's the straightforward one. Like, I was actually having a conversation with somebody about straightforwardness and like how, believe it or not, if you're gonna be talking to an autistic person, it's best to be straightforward with them without being like aggressive. It's like the difference between, damn, you're a dumbass, or saying something like, that was a stupid thing to do, you probably shouldn't have done that. While also making sure that you recognize, like, like, there's a difference between, like, being really, really mean and just, like, being straightforward, you know? We were talking about the difference between talking to somebody who's a psychopath versus talking to somebody who is, talking to somebody who's autistic. And we were actually saying how, like, when you're talking to somebody who's autistic, you want to be straightforward without being, like, aggressive. But, like, when you're talking to a psychopath, if I remember correctly, what I said was, you have to treat them like a cat. You give them a lot of freedom and try not to control them, or you end up making them like freak out. And one of the things that you should never do as well is seek pity. Like you can talk about your problems, but you can't like seek pity. There's a difference between talking about your problems and seeking pity, you know? And then one thing about seeking pity is literally you just continuously talk about it, waiting for a reaction. But just talking about it is just, you mention that you have a problem and then you leave it at that, you know? Because you gotta remember, a psychopathic person isn't empathetic. They might be caring, but there's a difference between caring and empathetic. Some people in uni think I'm a psychopath or sociopath.
Something's going on.
Well, the one thing about that is
Trying to lock this thing down. Take him out.
Having little empathy is like sometimes mistaken for having no empathy, just because I don't know, it's just like a thing. But what could be a thing is you could be a sociopath, not a psychopath. But the thing is, like, it's not entirely like, just because you would be a sociopath but not a psychopath doesn't mean that you're like a monster. Because one of my best friends is a psychopath and a sociopath, and he's like one of the better friends, you know? Meanwhile, somebody who just doesn't really bring themselves to like say, oh, that's unfortunate, you poor baby, is mistaken for a sociopath because they're not like providing like the right reaction to somebody complaining to them. Because I will pity you to a point. That's kind of sort of thing of like mommy will pity you if something bad happens. But the thing is mommy also believes that you shouldn't be so perturbed by it that you have to make it her problem. That's like a cruel way of saying like a lot of the time when somebody vents on stream, the problem won't go away. And if I'm gonna give you comfort, I'm sorry, but that problem better go away eventually. It can't just be a recurring problem that is like literally the same thing all the time. Especially since, you know, there's a difference between like, what is that? There's a difference between like an indulgent person and someone who actually cares, you know? I think that's what it is. Like, so you probably just don't show the right amount of empathy, or right type of empathy. Because when somebody brings you a problem, their problem isn't as serious as they say it is. That's one of the things that like I learned. Sometimes the problem isn't even like a problem. It's just somebody complaining about something, and they won't let it go. But yeah, that happens sometimes. Because I've kind of sort of met a few sociopaths and a few psychopaths. There's kind of a way that they are that is like, I know it sounds weird, but some of the things that a sociopath and a psychopath do is weirdly appropriate for dealing with an autistic person. It's literally a thing of like being straightforward without being rude. Because somebody who like has no empathy will tell you straight up when something is a bad idea, and I do appreciate that. That's why my grandma's like my favorite grandma. She cares about your feelings, but she's not gonna just indulge you, you know?
Grab and go. Can't wait to see what
Meanwhile, my mom's like my mom is the one you do not want to ever confide in, because she's not entirely the most capable with her words.
Pet, you can make use
And
of that.
what she thinks is like what she thinks is treating you like talking to you straightforward is literally just her being a bitch. Yes. I remember saying one thing to mom before, and it's actually something that I stick to this day. Every single time she opens her mouth, she makes things worse. But I still do care for mom, so yeah. I try to make sure that I take care of her as much as possible.
Another job well executed.
Although what usually correlates to taking care of mom is just feeding her, because she needs food. Making sure when she's mad about something, I listen. Because she may not listen to me, but that doesn't mean I shouldn't listen to her, you know? You know. You know. I kind of want to use the Ignis Wraith in a regular mission. Hold on. Oh my god. Hold on, let me get her in a good light. Oh, she looks so good! Do you have a roar you're ready? I used to. I used to have a roar you're ready, but I removed roar and just went with a pure build. You just, yeah. Have a Nidus build that could be funny, yeah. Nidus is actually kind of funny. He's literally this tentacle frame. What are we doing today? Oh, you know what we could do? Let me see. Nidus is a sub, yeah. I remember, I remember like going over like some DE lore, and DE literally mentioned that Nidus had sex with every single female Warframe. In-game message, okay. Oh yeah, hold on. Oops. Oh, never mind. I ended up getting with somebody. Never mind. I was about to,
Their rage is vehement,
Off rocks?
their focus impressive. Give them a warrior's death.
Give them a warrior's
They have just
DS.
shut down all systems. I'm
Touch
sending
the
life
ball.
support capsules your way.
Touch the ball! Woman, please touch my ball! Touch the ball, touch the ball. Go touch it. Yay! Oh, yay! Somebody has a what you call? Dentite. Oh, he left. Oh, you fucker.
Life support incoming.
LeBron James. I remember that meme, but I don't know where exactly the original meme came from. I know one thing about memes nowadays is that if it's like a YouTube meme, it's usually something that's like an animation or an art piece. Just because somebody wants to use the audio and use their own characters, which is interesting. I'll also look at that
I've delivered a life
build in a
support
bit.
capsule to the area. Activating it will buy you more time.
Oh my god, this thing is amazing. Against regular, like, humanoid enemies, and probably infested too. This thing is great. I have 28k health, nice. The lunacy. This bitch got a flamethrower. Woo!
Life support on the way.
That time I heard Marilyn die. Yeah. Mr. Kitties. Is this fucking Protea crashing people's games?
I've delivered another life support capsule.
I think this Protea is crashing people's games. That's the only thing I can think of that is making them disappear so often. What? It is kind of bright though. She's a bright little lunatic. Oh, wait a minute. I just realized I do have a Roar Urele. She's an ability user. She uses abilities only. Bring it on, bitch. Bring it on, bitch. Bring it. I'll bubble your ass. Come here. Oh, he's dead. That's fine. And then you're ready that can benefit from Linus power strength buff? Yeah. Yeah. I got the idea from having a conversation about Lolitas. I mentioned that Goro Lolita is my favorite one. I decided to make a Goro Lolita Yorale. I kind of wish DE allowed Maradona just to be like a straight up damage reduction. Then again, I see a bit of a problem like having to double tap in order to use Maradona as a shield gate.
Has just made their first discovery. Keep up the good work.
The one of the things about
When you need it,
Maradona
extraction
management is it's always fucking dying. Then again, the augment would have to be changed to like just pure fire rate or something. Where the Argon at? I don't know. Was that Crimson Magus skin in Smite? I posted a picture, it looks like in Discord. Yeah. For some reason, I'm able to hear Maradona going away. With all these fucking sparklies. Actually gonna start to make my teeth hurt, so I hope I'm actually gonna stay away from her a little bit. Oh, Off-Rock's left. Huh? Did Off-Rock crash his own game?
Look at them. They come to this place when they know they are not pure.
I imagine that that's probably what happened. I think Off-Rock crashed his own game.
This moment.
Where are you firing? What is that? Oh, the Diplos. There you go.
It is time. I will teach these trespassers the redemption.
Oh no, he's still talking.
And they will resist. But I, Thor, will cleanse this place of their impurity.
That Octavia is trying to disappear. Aha! I'm a figment of your imagination! Like, help! My girlfriend's a figment of my imagination and she keeps fucking with me. Did you take your meds? It's like, no, I'm out. I'm like, damn. Where is this fucker? Yum, 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 yum. What is he using? Oh, is that the lens? I think that's the lens. Oh, he's about to go down. Oh, I thought he was about to go down. You walked straight into that motherfucker! I'm sorry, I had to. He's not the only person to ask for that. Oh shit. Such an old meme. He walked into it so hard, my guy. Let me see if I can block it. Oh, he's mad. He's mad. Yeah, he's mad about it. Let me see. Oh god, oh god. Here's the thing, it's like whenever some people use puns like that, sometimes your brain just fucking breaks. If I see Argon, I'll mark it. Argon, yo.
We will all share this bounty. Hold out as long as you can.
Rise from the grave. There we go. Oh shit. I didn't switch to a Naru, guys. I didn't switch to a Naru. Yeah, it's sitting there for some reason. What the fuck, man? Oh, he's actually mad about it. Oh, let me... we need a Cora. I like the puns. I have an idea. Let me just see if I can like... I'm gonna go shopping. Let's see. There we go. Let's see. No Argon, so I'm leaving. Okay.
And so we learn the importance of clarity.
Okay, let me look at these things. I was sent a fashion, and I was sent a message in Discord. So Yum 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 yum. Alright, let's go. Let's leave. Boop. Okay. Where is Sota? Let's see. Oh yeah, yeah. The that skin in Smite. Apparently Nahio was talking shit, so somebody shook it and flipped it upside down on the seating for like an hour. Okay. Power strength. Yay, I love power strength. Abundant mutation. What does this do again? Passive augment nice gains additional that much max stats. So mutation undying has 30% cooldown. Okay. Parasitic link augment. Nidus and an ally he is bound to gain 4% max health per mutation during parasitic link. Ooh. That's cool. So if you have like a minion nutrient. Oh! You have to hook to somebody though. Abundant mutation, more health from parasitic vitality, yeah. I kinda wanna try the Amprax next. Silly punny bitch. Yes, see. Okay, let's do relics. I think relics would be great. Who wants to join me for relics? Who wants to join mommy for relics? Mommy's got a hunger. I gotta get Protea Prime. I got one last piece as well. Okay, let's see. I think I have the blueprint, so I can go see what I need over here. Pro. There we go, Protea. Oh. Was I building a Protea? I was building a Protea for some reason. You have already that benefits a lot for power strength? Yeah, I do. I have this one over here. This one right here. So she has... What does she have? So her abilities are... Oh, what's this? Terrify. Terrify? Why the fuck do I have Terrify on this bitch? Was I experimenting? I was experimenting, I think. I need to, I need to remove this Terrify. Roar. There we go. So I need Bile! Bile! And Synthetics. Synthetics. I need Bile. Why does everything cool require Bile? And I don't remember it requiring that much Bile. At least I don't think so. The Neo Defense, nice. Apparently I cannot use this Euretic. She doesn't have her Roar. Because she doesn't have her Roar, I can't use this. Cookie. I'm missing something? Hold on, I am missing something. Surging Blades, there we go. Yeah. I did have a Roar Ureli, but I need to put Roar back on her because I tried something that wasn't successful. I remembered why I had Terrify on her. I wanted to make a 4 nuke build work, but it's not gonna work. So I need to use Roar and Aqua Blades. Clax and Synthetics. I can do the Clax and Synthetics first. There we go. Now I need Bile really badly. I need to do a Bile farm of some sort. People are saying, like, why am I running out of Bile? And it's literally the fact that, like, I do. Would you ready peg? I think if you... I think she's one of those frames that's, like, super fun. So she'd probably do it as, like... She'd probably do it because she would think it was funny. If that makes any sense. Like adventurous style of sex, where she thinks like she wants to do something that is entertaining during sex. Like pegging would be pretty entertaining. She'd get a kick out of pegging her man. Actually, was like, one of the animations I did, a really old one by the way, was You're Already Pegging Me. That one was a fun animation. I think I voice acted it too, but I don't know where I put that. Fuck, Bio requires so much like expensive shit. I'm tempted just to go purchase the resources, but I don't think I want to do that. Wait, can you? Void. Yeah, never mind. You cannot get Void Gel Orbs. It's a good thing you can't get Void Gel Orbs from that, too, because that gets you, like, some of the best gear in the game. I gotta change my Urelli. Change her to one of the weapon platforms. I've been enjoying this one a lot. It was fun. The damage reduction when you're running is actually really good. I think the damage reduction when you're running has always been good, but like now that it's got immunities, it's actually even better. Because like I have been outperforming many frames since day one. You're ready. And that's the one thing that like pisses me off about like the whole meta nerd thing, where you have to use the best of the best or they're gonna get mad at you. Is if you gotta use best of the best or you're gonna get mad at me. Why are you underperforming against literally what you say is the worst frame in the game? Like, my dude, I outperform you and you're gonna be mad about it? I should be mad about you talking shit, which I usually am. Because that's usually when it happens. That's why I have my mic off. I used to have my headphones on. But after Ureta came out, I stopped. Because people were being little shits. I'll never stop being mad about that, honestly. Cause like that specifically, it's like if this frame is like the worst in the game, how come it's outperforming you? You know? Okay, let's see. I know Ureta isn't like the best frame, that's the thing. But for me, it all depends on your abilities to utilize the frame to the fullest. I think the fact that K-Drive literally is just like a damage reduction mixed with like vehicle style controls. See, I'm really good with vehicles in games, so yeah. You use Roar Urelli? I'm not using it right now. Because the Roar, I can't fit Roar on it. She's supposed to have Roar on her, but she doesn't have it because I wasn't able to fit Roar on her. You need your ready build that would benefit from strengths. They all technically would, but mostly for her bubbles. Her first ability is what would benefit. Or I can use Aqua Blades for a little bit. Yeah. There you go, Chroma then, yeah. I wish my Roar Urelli had her Roar. Oh, yeah. Also, I went from 9 to... I think I mentioned this earlier, but there's a little bit of details as well. I went from 9 to 5 playing an adult game. And that's kind of sort of why I'm having a little bit of a hard time, like, staying still. My back hurts. Because I was edging all fucking night. And, you know, when you're doing that, You tend to get a little bit sore in the back if you don't rest. Mom did good with my recipe. I have achieved teaching Mom how to cook. My cat is on my lap. Hold on. Hey, kitty. Okay, I'm ready. Let's do... Hold on. Where's my Protea Reddick? I really need that final piece of Protea. Bro. I think I need systems. No, I don't need systems. Chassis? I think I need chassis. Oh, I have 3 relics too. Where the fuck did I get these relics from? Is it from the survival? Have I been getting Protea relics from the survivals I've been doing? Did we get it wrong? Are we supposed to do survivals to get relics? Nani? We got P7. Wait, what P7? P7. Axie P7. Okay, let's go Axie. What do we got for Axie? P7, P7, P7. Let's see what we can find in Steel Pass. What's this? Axie. This is the Void. Oh, this is not a Steel Pass one. Okay. P7. Aw. Okay, what are we doing? Pro. Okay, P6. Are you in Public Fraud? Yes, I am. Let's just put a random one. Actually, what are you doing? You're putting A12. Okay. Do I have an A12? Oh, yours is Radiant. Can you go invite only? Okay. Invite only. We are, thanks, okay. Da 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 da. Your inability to sit down and sit still is some bullshit. Like, I'm gonna not sit still or sit down. Actually, I am sitting down though. You won't play for long? Okay. That's okay. I gotta do Protea Fissures. I think I have like I have 3, right? So yeah. I wish I could.
Death, and you may yet avoid it.
Oh, this is Steel Pass.
Trust in your training.
There are void fissures in the area. Use these to crack open a relic.
use these to crack open a relic. And we're also gonna see what the Amprax is like. Because I used the Ignis Race, right? But from what I saw with those other enemies, I think the Amprax did more damage. Oh, it also gets more status too. Holy shit. Oh, one is more direct damage and the other one is more status damage. Oh no, the status damage is the same. That's pretty interesting.
Don't forget the reactant. You need more to open that relic.
Ooh, I like this. Amprax, yeah. Meow, 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 meow. Boing. Testing Akin Brunt, that's good. Oh, did we get any, what you call? Yeah, we go. I just realized that I just remembered that this is a relic mission. Oh, you fucker. Yeah. Fucker, John. I also have Maradona bubbles. People say all it does is CC. Well, I guess they don't mention that there's damage vulnerability too. But yeah. Also, I'm super weird. I'm weirdly emotional because something that happened is almost all of the people who like were making a bunch of videos shitting on your rally, which I'm okay with that. It's the fact that like their audiences started like treating me like shit, but I mentioned that a lot, so I'm not gonna go too far into that. But essentially, a lot of the people who are making videos shitting on your rally have updated their information. It only took them 3 years, right? But I've been seeing a lot more people being more accepting of like seeing a rally on their squad. And I think the videos are helping, because the only time a community ever gets toxic is because the outliers, basically the people who watch videos, are learning to be toxic from the people they're watching videos about. And now that a lot of the bigger creators are updating their information with positive information about your rally, I've noticed that a lot of the Yorde situation is almost over. And to be completely honest, I'm waiting on Nightmare Frame. Like, to be completely honest, Nightmare Frame was the worst offender of this. So, I'm waiting for Nightmare Frame to make updated information. Literally, when it comes to power and meta, even though his builds are complete ass when you actually use them on yourself, everybody listens to him, right? So, and also, his audience are some of the worst of toxic people in the game, who will mimic all of what he says while also being completely assholes. So it's honestly up to Nightmare Frame to stop this whole like bullshit, the Yureti situation, or to just evolve it into a 50-50 situation. Well, it's always been a 50-50 situation, right? The loud 1% of a community, but like whether or not it becomes it completely stops or just evolves into a completely different situation is honestly up to him. I have a feeling he might hop on the bandwagon just because talking about Urati is very popular right now. But I don't want to get into it because I feel so angry about all this stuff. So I'm not gonna make my video. I thought I was the only one. Yeah. Yeah. It's like basically Urati mains you get treated like shit, right? I've talked to a lot of people who play Urati and they even say like they either secretly play her alone or they have to put up with people being assholes. But like currently, I believe the whole Urati situation is ending as long as these videos keep coming up, right? Because some audiences do not intertwine. So if Nightmare Frame makes a video like not backtracking, but like updating his information, then I think legitimately the Urati situation will be finally over. Nightmare Frame it'll finally be over. Also, if you're talking about like his builds being ass, yeah, it's like if you use them yourself, it actually isn't a case of oh it doesn't work because I don't know what I'm doing. You look at him himself using his own builds. He relies on what's it called? Last gasp in order to actually survive. He's not relying on shield getting as much as he says he is. He uses when you watch him stream his builds. He uses last gasp all the fucking time. The one I saw was actually like a Korra stream, and he was doing, I forget what he was doing, but he was doing something. But he went down 10 times, and I'm like, what the fuck? And he was over here casually talking as if this was normal. And I'm like, my dude, I know you're the meta nerd, but your builds are ass. I'm sorry. Their survivability is not good enough for your playstyle. And you may, like, I don't know. I don't want to get too toxic with it, but it's not just me or you. There's a lot of people who actually put his builds to the test, who like take the game kind of seriously, who realize that his builds are not good. I'm sorry, Nightmare Frame, you do a lot of damage, but your survivability is wanting. Like people scoff at damage reduction, but you can't rely solely on one thing, on shield gating, because shield gating, if you have to be paying attention, and a lot of the times, especially if you're streaming, or if you're playing with your friends, you're not always gonna be paying attention. Oh my god, speaking of, holy shit. Yeah. Yeah. Defense mission was probably not the best idea. Speaking of not paying attention, my bad. The cryopod died, yeah. I wasn't even looking at his health, so I wasn't even worried about it at the time. But at least we got the part. Apparently we can keep the part if we lose. But we don't get any of the other rewards, unfortunately. Actually, me and a bunch of like players that are in my Discord, we actually went and tested a couple, like not like together, but individually as we grew as players. We tested Nightmare Frame builds. Their survivability is so bad that we're better off making our own builds, because His builds are not like I said. It's not a case of I don't know what I'm doing. It's more of a thing of like the amount of paying attention that you have to have is too much. So Nightmare Frame relies on shield gating too much. Yeah. The one thing about relying on shield gating too much is that in his case, he actually does this thing where he doesn't care about any other type of survivability. And because he doesn't care about any other type of survivability, he runs into a situation where if it doesn't, it's like if it's not a regular tanking, like damage reduction and stuff. Maradona is actually a good example of this. He hates Maradona so much because it's a damage reduction, and the fact that it's K-Drive. But a lot of Urettis that I play with and also have seen playing, they're the one who survives the most because they are on a damage reduction. So, and a lot of the time they'll be playing with somebody who's like a meta whore, and the meta whore will also get super fucking mad, which always happens, by the way. Somebody would say your ready is actually busted for a level cap. Yeah, you want to know? Okay, check this out. So her first ability is extremely fast, and it's a damage vulnerability. People don't realize how fucking powerful a damage vulnerability is. You use that on a Demolist, you will make it take at this power strength right here 4 times the damage, because that damage vulnerability right there, it's not it's gonna add it. It's gonna like multiply it by that much. No, it's adding it as if it was a mod. So you're doing 4 times the fucking damage to the thing, and that's on top of armor. You can actually go almost completely go through armor like that, because you're just doing that much damage, right? And then Maradona is, if you use the augment, is a 6-second shield gate, plus your shield gate, plus rolling guard. So if you have something like this, like the shield one, a shield mod that is like, they call it fastest flexion, you can actually get your shields back and have a total of like, let me see. It's a total of like, okay, that would be a total of 10 seconds of a shield gate in total. And that is activated on a very cheap ability. Aqua Blades is guaranteed slashes, so that's hot. That's very hot, actually. And her 4, probably not the best CC, but it's a Vortex. So, yeah. Oh, your ready is kind of hot, actually. And wet, yeah. I will say, your ready benefits from not needing lubricant if you just happen to be a very big man.
Accept your death.
If you're a big boy,
Yet avoid it.
you don't need to have lubricant for her. She can take it. It's literally the Vaporeon meme, actually. Your ready is the Vaporeon meme of Warframe. She is squishy, unlike, actually, like, I mentioned this, like, she has, like, pearlescent parts that are hard, but she actually has mostly squishy parts. So she's definitely elastic. She comes with her own lube.
Stay focused.
So you can just slide that shit in there. And because of how, she's a surfer, she exercises her pectoral muscles. I know her lower muscles and stuff. She could squeeze.
You are surrounded by
she could make herself real tight for you. So you're really, is literally a Vaporeon meme sort of situation. She is peggable. Plus, it is an established thing that apparently fish creatures have massive dongs. So if you decide to, you know, if you decide to become, if you're an operator, a drifter, and you decide to use the void to become a woman, she will be really big for you. So she can also do the pegging with a massive toy. I'll calm down on that too. I'll calm down on that because I'm pretty sure YouTube might get mad. I don't want the robot to get pissed off at me. But yes, you're rallying. I would say one thing. Even if I'm afraid of like getting banned, I would say YouTube has a lot more freedom than people think it does. Because what do you think of people's discussion on Maradona being a toggle on riding and off alongside Maradona? My idea on that is actually quite simple. At what point would you use either or? Would you just use one? But I do understand that like having the option would be pretty neat. The way I see it is,
The enemy is broken. Well
if
done.
you're gonna use
Now get to extraction.
one of the things I've heard is using it where the augment is the toggleable one. I would say, why would you use either or when you can just use one? Because of the restrictions for one of them, and the fact that the other one doesn't have very much maneuverability if you are not used to it, and if you are used to it. But having it toggleable on the ability, it makes it to where like, why use the augment? Essentially, it's the thing of like, I understand people wanting to have it as an option, but in most cases, just like Equinox, somebody will not use either or, they'll just use one, right? Ah, Social Prime, nice. I think, however, there is an argument to be made about the augment being an Exilus slot, because if it was an Exilus slot, you would be able to have a full build on top of not running Maradona. I think they kind of fucked up with having it not be an Exilus slot. So yeah, not only are you gonna squeeze it hard, but she would also demolish your prostate. Nice, yeah, pretty much. Hey, massaging the prostate is healthy for you. Oh shit! Where's this fucker? Hey, you little shit! I was about to say hey baby, but I forgot that this is not the drifter. This is what you call. Wonder how it feels. Honestly, how do I say this? Okay. It's like taking a it's like taking a good shit, but fast, and like the pressure is going in and out essentially. Because I know how it feels, because I've pegged before, but I don't know how to explain it. It's like there's pressure going in and out, but like it's stimulating to the entire inside. I guess like taking a shit is not a good example because you don't really feel it coming out. It just comes out kinda. But when you're getting pegged, you can feel it going all the way up inside. Mostly because it's a different temperature than you. I guess the only way that you could really figure out how it feels is to use a toy. But I don't know if it would be like a good idea to recommend that. Byron, yeah. I'm gonna go to Thailand, yeah. I think the thing about Thailand is the ladyboys there are not all of them are clean. Or also like the ladies who would if you go for a lady who does that, you actually want to go for the more expensive ones because those are usually the ones that are clean. Especially if they're in some sort of household. That's what I would recommend. Don't go to the streets, go to the houses. Like you find a house with ladies in there. That's the one you want to go to. Because that usually is an establishment rather than just some lady. At least that's how it is in America. I don't know if it is like that in Thailand. But I know like when it comes to ladies of the night, the expensive ones who are independent are, yeah. What about Wild Rim? Rimming? Isn't it rimming like playing with the outside? I think.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. The relic has been cracked open. Finish your mission to find out what's inside.
Yeah, I think I've tried rimming before. It's not very enjoyable, to be completely honest. Like, if you try and use your finger or something, usually your hands are too much in too close to your your hands are too short to really get into a good position. So usually it just ends up being a little bit too rough. But if you have a partner, you can have that partner be really gentle. And honestly,
Marines inbound.
I don't know. I like rough penetration, but gentle play. If that makes any sense. Like if I'm gonna go inside, or if somebody's gonna go inside me, I want them to be rough. But before that, I would like some gentle play. Oh, with the tongue? Oh. Oh, with the tongue. I'm not exactly a fan of that. I know it sounds weird, but anything to do with like the mouth around, like down there, but also behind, is very strange to me. Like, I understand like fellatio, but rimming around the edge of like the rear is not great. But then again, if I remember correctly, rimming is like also something you can do at the front as well. But yeah, I think that could also work. Actually, I'm not sure about that. Essentially, if someone's going to be using their mouth, I don't want them behind me. I would like them in front of me. Or I can also be in front of them.
There's a heavy unit approaching.
The one thing is, though, I think I would appreciate it if either of us brushed our teeth first.
Find extraction.
The one thing is, though, I have like a chip in my teeth. So I have this weird thing where I kind of sort of might, it might not feel as good. But I'll do my best, as long as you're clean. I guess the one thing is, like, I don't like dirty. Dirty is not something I like. Damn it! Well, you can be dirty-minded, but I'm pretty sure, like, actually filthy is not great. That's the one thing about sex that not a lot of people realize is, like, the smells can actually put you off. There's smells, there's tastes, there's sounds that are just, like, weird. Because you gotta remember, you are going at it with another human being, and we are nasty creatures. Also, one thing about, like, casual sex is you want to make sure you are safe. Let's Seti is nice, yeah. I think that's the one thing about casual sex I would say is, like, you're probably gonna want to be safe, so always use a fucking condom. And always use your own condom, because you never know when she poked a hole in it. It's like, oh, are you on the pill? Yes, but there's always a 1% chance. And that's the scariest thing to know. It's like, oh, you're on the pill? Yeah. It's like, oh, but there's a 1% chance. It's like, okay, we should be fine. Oh, no, never mind. You end up having a kid. And it's super retarded because it was a poisoned egg from the pill. Which is like, damn. I really fucked up. Let's see. We should be able to do one more Axie because I have more P7. I have one more P7. And fuck it, we ball. Let's see. Okay, Protea. Come on! I just want this one thing. Oh. I can't imagine being a pre-player. I'm a whale, and I enjoy this game. But, like, it's mostly because grinding is fun for me. It's just, it's fun when I manage to see a whole bunch of stuff that I want. If that makes any sense. What, oh, would we ready? Drip the water? She drip milk.
Their rage is vehement.
I think she would drip a lot of. If I remember correctly, one of the things that has been established as a thing with water characters is they produce a lot of fluids. So if Ready were to start, you know, lactating, she would probably produce a lot of milk. Like her chest would get massive, right? And it would be constantly leaking and shit.
Stay focused.
When it comes to, like, if she decides to, like, you know, grow a member and peg you, she actually would produce a lot of semen. So she would be a one-person bukkake.
The relic has been cracked open.
Or one Warframe bukkake. And Hydroid 2. Hydroid 2 would actually be a one-person bukkake. And I mean, like, drenched. Like, glazed like a donut. I've actually seen this. I think it's called cum blasting. And the thing about that is that it's, like, super rare, and it's usually with gigantism. But because they are a water character, they just produce that much fluids. So if she, like, were to sit in a chair and you were to do something she really, like, enjoyed, she might, like, make your chair all soaked. So you're probably going to want to go with something that's, like, not real leather. Just because you don't want it to stain. Then again, you could just be a freak like that. Weirdly enough, something like that isn't too bad for me as like a stain. as long as like they regularly take care of like their cleanliness, you know. It's more of a thing of like if they're just like constantly doing physical activity, but like they don't clean afterwards, and then they sit their nasty ass on your couch. You can be a nasty ass, you just have to be a clean nasty ass. I don't want it to be like toxic, you know?
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
But yeah, you're ready with just like
You have broken their
produce a
ranks
lot
and
of
they are on the
fluids.
run. Another successful mission. Find extraction.
I should make a animation similar to that, where I guess like Urelli does the pegging, but like she fills the stomach to a bulge. Come on, let's see if we can get the Protea part. Protea part, Protea part. Fuck! Why am I getting browns? I'm not even getting silvers, I'm getting browns. I ran out of relics and everything? My dude.
And so we learn the importance of clarity and purpose.
Malicious raptor. Punishing strikes and quick slashes, nice. Roller Spectre. When did we get attacked by the Steel Meridian? Hi, Orkai. Orikai. How's it going? We were just talking about interesting things. Don't worry about it. Oh yeah, let me switch my Ureti back to the to this one. Yes. Actually, let me go here and let's go attachment, smoking body. And let me remove this smoking body ephemera and put it something else. Ooh, bright. I don't think I want it that bright. Can I do this? Ooh. Oh, that looks cool. But I kind of sort of want this. Let's see. Eidolon ephemera, bats. No, bats. Too many bats. Fish. Can't go wrong with fish. Spores. Spinneret. Vengeful toxin. We're doing good. Today's been a good day. I think Vengeful Toxin might do. Yeah, Vengeful Toxin might do. I can do Archon Shards. Ooh, Archon Shards look cool. Frostfall. No, not Frostfall. Fade Pass? That Ureti isn't taken, yeah. Can use this one. Eidolon Ephemera. Eidolon Ephemera would be very subtle, so that's good. Signa. Oh my goodness. Hold on. That looks cool. I also use this one. Like this one is good. Yeah. Getting Christmas vibes from this Ureti? Yeah. It's so it's basically a Lolita style called Goro, which uses a lot of fake blood and like and stuff like that. But green matches with red if you're gonna use two color tones. So I decided to go with green. I actually am not a huge fan of blue and red together. It actually hurts my eyes. Oops, again, that's one for you? Okay. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Let's go. Man, someday I'll get that Protea. Someday I'll farm that Protea. If this is how it's gonna be to farm Urale, I'm not entirely certain if I'm gonna be farming Urale. I joined in when you were talking about lactating breast, so I was confused. Yeah. Yeah. Apparently he's like, yeah, apparently he's like, apparently he was like, oh, yeah. I still can't believe you made me horny for your brother, yeah. Hey Cupid, how's it going? Yeah, we talk about some weird shit here.
The art of combat must be practiced.
I was about to say everybody's, but I would say almost everybody's fetishes are welcome here.
Watch out.
As long as we put it on kind of a cooldown so YouTube bot doesn't get mad. YouTube bot gets mad, that'd be very unfortunate.
Look out for reactant.
The YouTube bot is looking for too much of something, not like whatever it is, you know?
Find more.
Yeah, for you? Yeah, pretty much. Hey Keith! Oh yeah, Keith is the one that I'm practicing double camps with. And believe it or not, apparently Keith mentioned that I do more damage than he does. No. Keith does more damage, but I do more survivability, which is a good thing. What's the plan for today? The plan is to make a video of some sort. I'm thinking about an Okina video just to be safe. What I could also do is some other video as well. I was thinking, here's the thing, is like I don't like doing melee videos. Plus, there's already been a lot of people doing the Okina already. So I think it's kind of sort of been like, it's been done. Where is this guy? You know, let's just continue this way. Cause I think that guy is just like, gonna be there for a bit. But yeah, I'm not gonna do I don't think I'm gonna be doing the Okina. I should probably see if I can find another weapon. Or I can do some general content. But most people come for my builds, so I actually think I should do builds. But that's the thing, is like I kind of sort of have a half plan, essentially. I don't entirely know what I'm going to be doing. Have to use this account because the other one got banned? Why did it get banned? What happened? Were you talking shit to somebody? Last time I popped in, I asked registration for you Monster Hunter while searching around at Wild Hearts. I have started playing that.
Focused.
Yeah.
There's a heavy unit approaching.
Wild Hearts is apparently a good game, but the thing is that it's contending with Monster Hunter, so I don't know if I just banned me. I don't give me a reason. Oh, damn, that is super unfortunate. Were you like?
You have broken their ranks and they are on the
Do you
run.
remember if you
Another
like did
successful
something?
mission. Find
Like
extraction.
talked about something that wasn't allowed? I know, like sometimes that happens. Ooh. only stream you watch on YouTube is you? Damn. But I hope I didn't lead you into saying something fucked up.
What you have learned here will serve you.
Cause
well.
like, I don't know. Cause the last comments you made to me were not bad, at all. So I don't know what would happen. What that would be. I guess it's just YouTube being YouTube, I guess. There also could be a thing of like making comments on other people's videos, but other than that, allowing videos for YouTube. Yeah, that would be very unfortunate. But I'm not even sure. I don't even know if that's like the issue. So I'm not entirely. I don't think it is. That's the thing. Also don't. I also don't comment a lot. Yeah, you don't comment a lot and like and stuff like that. So I don't know what happened. That's very unfortunate. Yeah. YouTube is hella strict though. Yeah. YouTube is strict, but mostly with like very specific stuff. Like very specific stuff, you know? And I don't know. But like especially with like when it comes to lewd stuff and like stuff is like hard bad to talk about. When it's the algorithm, you just don't talk about it as often in the course of a video or a stream. But you can technically talk about whatever you want. But I've never heard of someone getting banned on YouTube though, not without making a video. And I don't think YouTube is a report-based system. I think it's an algorithm-based system. So I have no idea what would have happened. But yeah. Welcome to the stream though. It's good to see a bunch of people here. Especially on YouTube, Twitch. Because Twitch has the paycheck. The one thing is though, I actually lowered the amount of commercials you get, so you shouldn't get too many commercials. I can't wait until my 500th subscriber on YouTube so I can have super chats or something. You subbed anyway? Yeah. That's good. Thank you. I also removed like notifications from Twitch just because I decided to be able to like not be so like outrageous, you know? Essentially it's like I didn't want to be like so loud and obnoxious. Cause whenever there was the dicks notifications, it was fun, but loud and obnoxious is apparently like that's for young people. I posted a semi-lewd on YouTube, but put it private 2 years ago, but it banned me after posting the PJ Sakai vid. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, when it comes to lewd stuff, they will crack down on that really hard. You get like a few. It depends on who does it, you know? Depends on who reviews it, but yeah. Good night everyone, I hope I'm gonna stream about your writing tonight, yeah. Enjoy watching so I don't mind enjoying content, yeah, that makes sense. Let's see. Yeah. I kinda what time is it? I have 30 minutes left before I have to go make a video. PJ Sakai is a rhythm game? Yeah. I don't know. Cause like PJ Sakai, if it's a rhythm game, I don't know. What is your YouTube? Yeah. Yeah, might be able to check. Oh, what is my YouTube or their YouTube? Is it mine? It's the same name, Gina Mimara, except for it's space instead of underscore. I decided to keep it yeah, I decided to keep it centered. Also, don't mind the production value of the videos. The reason why I have a lot of low effort videos is because I just don't have the energy. Maybe music has copyright. Yeah, I know. I know they really fucking hate copyright shit. So there is a huge chance that you probably just played a bunch of copyrighted shit. They really do not like copyright stuff. That's why I don't have any music. Every single time I play a game, I make sure I turn off the music. Because of that. That's the one thing that YouTube does not fuck around with. You can be lewd every once in a while. You can be evil every once in a while. You can be rude every once in a while. But you cannot fuck around with copyright. Especially in a rhythm game. That's why you don't see that much rhythm game content anymore. There's thousands of videos played every day. Really? Interesting. I don't know. I legitimately have no idea. Do you know you did YouTube? Yeah, I do YouTube. I do YouTube videos and YouTube streams. I don't know, just an idea? Yeah, that's true. I don't know. It's like, it's the strangest thing, because I've never ever seen anybody get banned from YouTube before, as somebody who comments, not makes videos. That's super weird. I hope you manage to recover from that too. Well, probably won't be easy, but I'll be there for you if you need to talk to somebody. Maybe YouTube just had a bad day and took it on me. Yeah, that happens sometimes. If I remember correctly, somebody said something that really made sense. YouTube is very, very based on like the person, right? Depends on the comments made that has a chance to get flagged, yeah. Yeah, it's like that's another thing. It's like, yeah. I think legitimately, like the only thing I can think of besides like me is someone like, you know how Twitch is a report-based system? I think YouTube also has some of that too. Yeah, so there's probably a chance that somebody reported your shit. But that's the only thing I can think of, because whenever somebody reports stuff, it usually gets taken down or something happens. But it always depends on like how many people report. Yeah, it's 100%, yeah. So something always happens if something's reported, right? I don't know. That's why I tend to not try to be as mean on YouTube, because when I'm saying something fucked up, I need to make sure I for one warn people, and for two make sure I dance around my words and not make it so extreme, because somebody might get upset and report me over it, and it's like it happens sometimes, you know. They have a team of staff, and if enough people report stuff, they check it out. Yeah. Actually, from what I remember, it's usually someone who's like just getting their 9 to 5 done, so they won't even read the report. They're just gonna click the button, right? That's something that happens all the time. It's like they usually will just like say, okay, there's a lot of reports, so I'm just gonna go and just get rid of this guy. It's like it's just a weird thing that keeps happening. Do I have a and have stuff set as 18 plus depending on content? Pretty much. That's actually a really good idea. Or they thought I was a bot because before I subscribed to a lot of people in a short amount of time. Yeah, that could also be a thing. Is this the one that does it? There's a specific, like, stance, thing that I'm looking for. There it is. That's it right there. She literally just... I guess plays with her womb. This is a Citrine's thing, right? And she has that open body. And she literally just, like, throws dust everywhere. Which is, like, interesting. Let's see. So I want to go back to my regular Urali, because I do like playing with her. Lucy. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go Teshin. Thoughts on the Scourge? I don't use it that much. I'm not entirely a huge fan of those things as well. Like, I'm not a huge fan of those. Okay, well, back to work on 5 hours. Bye, Gina. See you next stream. Okay, I'll see you later. I need to go to Teshin because I need these damn relics. I'm gonna do a video to the... actually, I might take a... okay. This is kind of sort of my fault, so... sorry about that. But... because I stood up for, like... not from like 9 to 5, playing an adult game last night. I mean, it felt really fucking good, though. But, like... I am too sore to, like... put together a cohesive story. So I might have to rest and do this at night. Or I might have to postpone the video for tomorrow. But I do have to make a video this week. The thing is, I downloaded 3 fucking adult games and I want to play all 3 of them. There's I don't want to say what they're called. But there's one that's like a survival escape game. No, it's an escape game. That one's really cool. What game is it? Hold on. Oops, wrong thing. So let me bring up the file. I'm not gonna like click on it though. I think it's this one. It's called Meta Momenta. It's essentially a Mega Man. No, it's essentially a Metroidvania with little pew-pews. And and the one thing that I would say is that you can't like smash or get smashed by every single enemy. There's only certain types of enemies that you can get smashed by. Also, I'm not gonna say how to do it just because I'm not supposed to be like advertising this stuff. But it's a very specific way you have to purchase games from the DL site. Because they don't take Visa anymore. So there is that. So you're gonna have to figure something out. But just know there is a way you can do it. I need Axie P7. Axie P7 game, please. Oh my god. I like grind heavy games. There's one. I like grind heavy games, but the one thing that always oh, there we go, there's the second one. That always gets me. Oh, there's a third one. Oh! No. Third one. But is the fact that like your shit isn't guaranteed and sometimes the game is just like, no. A gift card? Yeah, essentially. Essentially, points. I would just say it like that. But I won't say how to get the points, just in case. But yeah, there's a point system. Oh, also, if you want free points... Actually, no, I can't say that because you can't do that anymore. But I will say, if you live in Hawaii, America, 10,000 points, which is $60, and 1 point is equal to 1 Japanese yen. So essentially, if you decide to get the points, it's probably a good idea to get the 10,000 one. Keep in mind that it only lasts for a year. So, what you're probably going to want to do is make sure that you're actually going to be buying a bunch of games. And I would say go shopping first before you get points. Only site I've downloaded adult games from is Notaku, yeah. Notaku is interesting because it's mostly like mobile games. And I'm okay with mobile games. It's just that like mobile games aren't like the best. A lot of the time they don't have good animations. Well, a lot of the time they have good animations technically, but you kind of sort of have to like earn them over a long period of time. They're essentially like gacha games. But yeah. There's also like the puzzle games. The puzzle games are usually the best ones, but I'm not into puzzle games. But Notaku has usually like the it's kind of like mostly just how they can get you to pay them money. It's kind of like that's like the AAA version of it. But I hate that there's a game that I think is using AI. Yeah. The thing about AI is I understand why people would use AI, but the thing is, like, I think I appreciate a human doing art better than AI. That's how I see it. It's like, it's not... I think it's like, I understand why people would do it, you know, to save costs and stuff. But, like, I like the human touch. Because AI art is... like, it's good. Like, it's hella good. It's just... it wasn't entirely made by a human being. And I think art, specifically, should be made by a human being, you know? I think what can really help is training an AI off of your own art to do something. Like, I don't know. There's like a bunch of like, there's a bunch of ways you could do it, but it's just like, yeah, 444 subscribers, yeah. I think I might have got a 445th one actually, unless I lost another person. I know I've been losing a couple people. Huh. I need to get a hold of what you call void traces. Pro. I have an idea. I did this earlier, and I think I'm just gonna start doing this from now on. Just because I don't have any reason to have these. Primary surgeon.
Let's
And
talk
we're gonna go over
about the
here
good
to void
stuff.
trace packs.
For all time's sake. Memory's a tricksy thing, but I think you'll do fine.
Yeah, nice. That's good. Actually, a bunch of my You're Ready videos started getting more traction. Because people are super interested in like seeing You're Ready content. So now there's a bunch of people just clicking on my shit and watching my stuff. And they're even commenting and interacting with each other, and it's like, it's so great. I do appreciate the I do appreciate when my old stuff gets traction. Cause like there's a lot of people like making videos about You're Ready, but I was like one of the first ones to strictly focus on You're Ready. So it's like the people have been the people have started requesting my content essentially. Which I do very much appreciate. It feels good. P7 Radiant. Come on. Come on. Protea Prime. Protea Prime. Protea Prime. Boop. Oh, it's a Saren. With... what is that?
Each enemy is
So surely this creator knows a lot about our bugs and all. Yeah,
with true mastery
I
of the
yeah, like
technology, will you succeed?
Oops.
Watch out. I'm detecting
I
void
fucked
fissures nearby.
that up so
Do you
hard.
have a matching relic?
There we go.
Found
I did it.
fissure. Look out for reactants.
Sorry, I was
enemies are
distracted,
dropping
so I managed to
Reactant
fuck
is
that up
working
really
on the
hard.
relic. Find more.
Yeah, I looked like an absolute fool doing that, but that was fine. That was actually kind of funny. I think it was funny. Just because I'm in a good mood right now. There we go. Yeah, I know all of her bugs.
Collected enough reactant to
Because
open
I
the
have
relic.
played her so much that I actually have encountered every single bug that she has. And I also know like the ins and outs of like how to get her to be extremely tanky. So it's like, yeah. To be your ready scored, yeah. I get that. I get that a lot. It's like some people are like, I'm a submissive, step on me, mommy. While there's other people like treat me good and dawdle over me like a toy, mommy. It's just two different kinds of mummies. I prefer to dawdle over my partner like a toy, and also the vice versa. Just like sweet and gentle. That's my favorite. You know, lucky motherfucker, yeah. Yeah. Let me see. I think we gotta go this way. What star? Dude. It's been a bit, so I'm like fucking this up so hard. The board was sentient all along. Yeah. Apparently like the way they talk about Mara Luna
There's a
It's
heavy
definitely
unit
something that's
approaching.
a thing. Where are we going? Oh. Okay.
You have broken their ranks and they are on the run. Another successful
What?
mission.
This way?
Find extraction.
This way. Wait, no, this way. Okay, let me straighten my back and breathe. If I straighten my back and breathe, I should be able to go through here faster. Or we can wait for an acolyte. Oh no, we're probably not gonna make it. Oh, it's been a bit. I hate the bug where if I go on the board, it changes your race color to the board's color. Yeah, that happens sometimes. Fuck! Man, am I gonna never get this damn part? I might buy it, but I want to farm it really badly. I want to prove to myself that I can farm it, just to know, just to see if I can like, if I actually like farming primes. It's kind of like, I think Keller Kid actually said it right. It's kind of like gambling. Oh, you need Proteus neural optics, yeah. Wait a minute. How many of her chances do you have? Okay, I want to go to that same place again just because I need to practice. Shit. Let's see. I need to do one Ono, single Ono, mono. I see. Can we go here again? This time I'm gonna put a formal one up. Fluid Sovereign. What? Fluid Sovereign. And that's fluid as in, like, goo.
These are worthy foes. Underestimate them at your peril.
Void Fishers. You need them to open a relic.
Why not recruit
but are
people
you
using the
confident
same
you can
relic?
withstand their
Oh. Brit the bro.
You found
Unfortunate.
Fisher. Look out for reactants.
That's probably a good idea.
Defeat the corrupted and use their reactant
But
to
I
open
need
a
to
relic.
get more void traces before I
Don't
can do
forget
that.
The reactant. You need more to open that relic.
I have to get like 300, I think.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
I haven't been doing that. No, I've actually been playing with I've been playing with other people, like people in the chat and on the Discord. But the thing is, we like every once in a while, whenever I do this,
I'm detecting a large security force heading your way. It's the Grenier.
whenever I do this, there's people who don't have the relic. So a lot of the time we're not running the same relic. I'm usually the one running the relic. So I guess I've been kinda halfway doing that.
You have broken their ranks and they are on
Oh,
the
there's
run.
a
Another successful
relic
mission.
runner gyre.
Find extraction.
There we go. I was about to excrete profanities, but then I realized I'm not playing with that relic. Give me void traces! No!
A valuable lesson.
Okay, do I have enough for a relic? I think I do. Someone in the reading chat just asked if a woman could poop, and that is a very serious question and needs an answer. What? Nani? I live with mom, and I can tell you straight up that women do poop. And hers are more stink than mine, honestly. Which is quite hilarious. Okay. Yeah, yeah. This Protea Prime. Okay, yeah, this yeah, people are weird sometimes. No way, women poop? It's like, yes. They're not an alien. Even then, I think aliens would shit too.
You are going to need more reactant if you want to open that relic.
I'm gonna need more reactant if we're gonna open up that relic.
Stay focused.
There's so many people who have Protea. Am I going the right way and not going the right way? Battlecore is OP? Yeah. Never tell anyone that to anyone who will break their view of the world. Yeah. And actually, there is a couple people who treat women like aliens. But I know it's like they're hard to understand sometimes. But honestly, I think both genders tend to overcomplicate the other one.
Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside.
Cause it's like I think a good example is like you know the meme men want one thing and it's disgusting, and it's just super wholesome pictures of having a hug. That's a thing that men make because, you know, men actually do in fact want to have the huggies and the kissies. But like women like to overcomplicate things about men, and we like to overcomplicate things about them. It's like, oh, why did they have to spend so long shopping? And it's like literally just like, have you ever went shopping on your own? Sometimes you just grab something you don't need. Like, legitimately, as someone who regularly shops, I will say, like, I also will do this thing where I'll look at something and I'm like, I want that. It's literally just like how wills are a thing. Actually, you know what? You want to know who usually is... You want to know who is, like, really... Yeah, is who's gonna restrain me, what do you expect? It's like, when somebody wants to be held down, it's like, that's usually just like a submissive kink. There's actually a lot of guys who want to be held down by their woman. In fact, you know how like some ladies are like, oh, I want a man who's like a werewolf, oh, pharaoh and shit. It's literally along the lines of like a yandere. A yandere is literally the wolfman of men. The feral woman who will fucking get all violent over stupid shit because you're not like, you know, reciprocating her love. That's literally the wolfman of males. I'm not males, sorry, men. So it's when you put two and two together and you go and actually swap what people are in, what people talk about, you realize we're a lot more the same than you would think. It's just that we're treated differently. Like when a woman wants a wolfman, it's seen as like super romantic, but if we want a yandere, it's not seen as romantic, it's seen as weird. But it's mostly seen as weird from women. Because guys get it. But women get the wolfman thing. I wish I had a forma so I could get my forma taken so I can have more traces. Is it weird that I'm getting super greedy with traces right now?
What
I don't know if it is.
Here will serve you well.
I want more traces. There we go. I kind of want to try something. Hold on. No, I don't think that would be faster. Would it be faster to go solo? I guess we could also go here. This is Pluto. Should I go to Pluto? Let's try it. Let's try Pluto. I'm gonna hold off on grabbing that Patea Prime. Okay. At 25. Damn. That is unfortunate. I have to go on a Void Trace run sometime. Actually, I'm going on a Void Trace run right now, but this is also at the end of the stream. You know what? I should be able to make a video today just because I'm able to stream, so I might as well just make the video just because.
Don't forget the reactor.
If I'm uncomfortable now, but I'm still doing it, I should be fine later, honestly. If I'm really honest with myself, I should be able to do a video today.
There's a heavy unit approaching.
I'm just gonna have to try my best to think of something interesting to say.
That's it. You opened the relic. Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside.
Damn, your running actually thrives in Profit style sets. That's fun to think about. This way. Nope. Am I going the right way? I might be going the wrong way. I'm going the right way.
Heavy robotic signature detected. Lock and load.
Heavy robotic signature detected. Didn't they take out the heavy robotic signature detected one for a while? They replaced it with, there's a heavy unit approaching. But I guess they put it back. Because they were saying how, like, during the Eximus rework, they're simplifying it to let people know that there's Eximus coming, rather than just saying like there's a specific factions Eximus coming. Either that or they did do that and I could be tripping. The heavy robotic signature detected could also not be that, you know? It's kind of like the Bursa thing. She stopped announcing that Bursas were coming after like a couple of years of that. Revenant Prime. Shit. I'm grabbing this. Oh, that guy's grabbing Fang Prime. Interesting. Interesting.
You are a blade. You exist to strike. You strike to win. The lesson ends.
15 void traces. What the hell? Yeah, let's see. I'm curious. Yeah, I'm actually kind of curious now. As I saw his oh, he did the second least amount of damage. He's a level 4. Oh, this is a level 4 too. Okay, never mind. Oh, this is level 30. This is level 30 and he didn't do any damage. What? Okay, that's kind of funny. But also it could just be that he was just riding off of the fact that we were doing it. Also, I was kind of sweating there, so there's also that. Also, Taxon is actually a lot more great for like high-level content than you would think. Because he gives you an extra shield gate, and that's fun. Oh, what happened? Okay. Oh, I wanted to put equilibrium on her. Oh, I get it, I get it, I get it. So now I have equilibrium. I did all that without equilibrium being on there, and that's pretty interesting. Equilibrium is really good for energy economy. Imagine an entire Warframe that's just nothing but Prime mods. That would be interesting. Like nothing but Prime and Umbra mods. Alright. So I might be done. I will make a video later. Right now I'm just gonna finish my food and take a break. But I'm gonna do a video today. Hopefully I get the motivation to do it. If not, I'll do it tomorrow. But we're gonna be doing a video on this Okina. Okay, bye, yeah. Although I am a little bit late on the Okina roll. The Okina Prime. Alright. So, yeah, that's my plans, and I'll see you. I hope you have wonderful, wonderful nightmares. I will see you in them. And remember, if you're watching my content, I know you're into it. Honey, honey. Good night. I forgot the camera. Mwah. Here we go. Oh, kissy kissies from my baby. Good night.